What's up, good people? How y'all doing out there? It's your boy Kelvin behind the bench. Just coming at you real quick, man. Want to drop a quick little video real quick. Talk about a couple things. Won't be long. Hope everyone doing well out there tonight, man. Just doing this real quick halftime of this Warriors and Timberwolves game. But so, as we all know tonight, let's talk about the draft lottery. And they had the draft lottery tonight. And the big talk on the internet is the Dallas Mavericks, who had a 1.4% chance to win the lottery. And they somehow end up winning it, getting the top pick. Man, if the NBA ain't some WWE stuff, man, if y'all don't believe it, y'all should believe it now. I know when we first started the channel, y'all heard videos by Rashad talk about the NBA cheating and free throws and stuff for the Lakers and all that type of stuff. If you had any doubt, you shouldn't after tonight, man, because it makes no sense for the Dallas Mavericks with a 1% chance to end up winning the lottery, man. I know it's happened before with small odds, but it's crazy, man. That's crazy. And, I'm a long-time Duke fan for a long, long time, but I wasn't real high on Cooper Flag. He's okay to me. I know all the hype and stuff like that, but hey man, maybe it work out for the Mavericks. I'm actually kind of happy that the Mavericks won, because after that Luka trade, I ain't finna lie, I'll tell it like it is. The Luka Doncic fans here in Texas and Dallas and around the world and on the internet have become the most annoying crybaby fans, along with Luka, and just annoying. And so you assume that the Mavericks are gonna draft Cooper Flag. All y'all crybaby Luka fans here in Dallas and in Texas and on the internet and stuff, y'all had a lot to say. Y'all said y'all weren't renewing the tickets and y'all wouldn't go watch the Dallas Mavericks no more. Make sure y'all keep that same energy and keep that same promise. Don't come back to the Mavericks games no more. I don't want to hear y'all talk about the Mavericks no more. Tim McMahon and all them ESPN motherfuckers that work here in Dallas, it was hounding Nico Harrison about the trade and all that shit. Tim McMahon, keep your punk ass away from the Mavericks. And the rest of y'all Luka fans, go buy NBA League Pass and watch the Mavericks, or go fly to LA. And watch the Lakers. Fly to LA, hang out in California, and go to the Lakers games. And go watch Luka and his crybaby ass. Don't come to no Mavericks games. Don't act like you know Mavericks fans or nothing. See, you should have had the attitude like me. I wasn't even tripping on the trade. I ain't really had no emotional feelings about it. All I said was, I understand what the dude trying to do. I ain't said it was a good trade or a bad trade or nothing. I was even keeled, and I just like, hey man, it is what it is. But I understood what he was trying to do. He trying to get better defensively, because, like I said, and I believe he believed it too, the Dallas Mavericks, when they made their run to the finals last year, it was a fluke. And it was. And the 2024 Dallas Mavericks are probably going to go down in NBA history as one of the weakest Western Conference champions of all time, if not the weakest. If you want to throw the 81 Rockets up in there when they made their miracle run, Moses Malone, and I'm not trying to disrespect Moses Malone, because Moses Malone was like that. He was that guy. And rest in peace, and he was a legend. But, I never thought nothing of the Mavericks run last year to the final. I knew it was a fluke. Injuries and young teams and catching breaks and stuff like that. I'm going to go to my grave saying that the 2024 Mavericks was a goddamn fluke making it to the finals. And that's what Nico Harrison's thought process was. Along with Luka, not keeping himself in shape, behind the scenes being a headache, cussing out authority figures, cussing out refs. So he got rid of his ass. So be it. But all y'all Luka fans, y'all had a lot to say, and y'all are very annoying. So keep y'all asses the way. Don't come to no Mavericks game. All y'all Mavericks fans that was down there at the American Airlines, down there on Victory Plaza and stuff like that. I seen y'all down there. Y'all was down there boycotting and had all your signs up and all of those type shit. Keep y'all asses away. Don't come to no Mavericks games no more. Talking about some Cooper flag. Don't come. Okay? Okay. Now, real quick, I want to talk about the Knicks and the Celtics. Now, the unfortunate situation with tonight's game with the Knicks and the Celtics is the apparent serious injury with Jason Tatum. Now, keep it a buck. I don't like the Celtics. I don't like Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown like that. I respect them because they do play good defense, but I do not like the Celtics. I never liked Tatum and Brown like that. But my dislike aside, I don't wish injury on nobody. And Jason Tatum, the injury seems to be pretty serious. It looked like it might be an Achilles. It probably is going to be Achilles. I watched a few videos with some doctors on YouTube, and it looks very serious. And we don't want anybody injured. No matter, we can root against them, which I do root against the Celtics, but I don't want anybody injured, and I don't wish nothing bad on Jason Tatum. So prayers up for him, man. I know he said he's going to have an MRI tomorrow. It looked like it's going to be Achilles, and hope for him get a speedy recovery, come back next year better than ever, he can continue his career. Now, with Jason Tatum being injured, he got injured late in the fourth quarter, and the Celtics was going to lose tonight anyway. Tatum was balling. He had 42 points, but when he got injured, I believe they was down by 8 or 9 points with a minute or something like that. I'm not sure about the exact time stamp, but the Celtics were on their way to losing. They had a lead, 14-point lead, and they couldn't hold it. And they've been blowing leads the whole series, so I don't want to hear no excuses. Even with Tatum, he was healthy. They was going to lose tonight, and they probably going to lose the series anyway because they can't close games out. So I don't want to hear no excuses from no Celtics fans. But, give credit to Jalen Brunson. Never been huge on Jalen Brunson, but I watched him closely this playoffs against the Pistons and now the Celtics. Very impressive. Jalen Brunson was special tonight. In the third quarter, he dropped 18 points. He had some big shots. I call it down the middle. When somebody show up in the playoffs in the clutch, they do their thing. I tip my hat to Jalen Brunson. He was balling tonight, man. Same thing with Mikal Bridges in the second half, especially in that fourth quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter when Brunson went out and the Knicks had came back. I think it was a close game. They might have been up. It was close. It was going back and forth at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Mikal Bridges hit 3 or 4 key mid-range jump shot to give Jalen Brunson the blow. Give him, so when he came back in the fourth quarter, he'll be rested. He can close out the game, and he did that. So salute to Mikal Bridges, and pick up to Jalen Brunson, man. He balled out like a superstar, man. Superstars have to show up in the big moments in the playoffs, and Jalen Brunson has been doing that against Pistons and now the Celtics. So you can't hate on that. We salute the big time players that show up in the clutch moments, and I tip my hat to Jalen Brunson, man. He been balling out, and tonight he was special. He was like that, And so Knicks take a 3-1 lead. It look like Tatum gonna be out for the series, and it look like the Knicks probably gonna move on, either the next game or the game after. But we'll see, man. But that's all I want to say, man. I just want to talk about the draft lottery, man, and give a salute to the Knicks. They up 3-1, and I'm about to catch the second half of this game, man. So salute to y'all. I'm up out of here.